your mother-in-law's birthday bash, but imagine what it's like having to face this lot
when you're put on show on the red carpet.
I've never been so interfered with in my life.
I know I'll hate it. I will hate it.
We're famous for telling people what to and what not to wear. That's because we know we can dress anybody, no matter what their shape or size.
So now we've set ourselves the ultimate style challenge to dress two people for that walk down the red carpet in front of banks of paparazzi.
So, first things first, who's in need of our help?
She could be quite good.
I think with Carol, that wasn't her most flattering dress. Kelly Brock always gets it right.
Yeah.
She's great. Ah, you know who that is? Sophie Rayworth.
Oh, is she the newscaster?
She did breakfast, she now does 6 o'clock news.
But would she ever do it? It's like...
So love to get hold of her hair. Okay, let's put her to one side. Amanda Redman, I think she dresses always so well for her shape.
Oh, my God. Jo Brand.
That's a challenge, Suze.
I think she'd be fab.
Decision made then. Our first candidate is 45-year-old stand-up comedian Jo Brand.
Jo gives the impression that she doesn't care about the way she dresses. We don't believe her.
34-year-old Sophie Rayworth is the newsgirl who dared to read the headlines with dirty hair and no makeup. Boy, does she need our help.
The red carpet event we've chosen for these women is the British Television Academy Awards on the 13th of April 2003. We haven't got long, so we need to get started.
Well, I think we've got to do some research. We've got to find a place soon with lots of tomorrow night.
What, the Film Awards?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is actually such a good event because it's really how we can learn the ultimate red carpet dress.
Okay.
I'm excited now.
Yeah,
I'm quite excited now.
The red carpet may only be 80 metres long, but Tom Cruise once spent 1 hour, 53 minutes walking up one.
I know, seriously, are you wearing a bra?
No.
What's under here? There's a lot of industrial engineering. So I am very nervous. Not only is my dress going to fall down, I'm going to be baring my nipples, but I'm also going to fall head over heels. I'm not nervous yet.
I've got a slight sweaty armpit. Okay, we've got to get out. Let's get out now. Stop. Okay, I got it. Okay. Take you to decide what to wear?
You know, I know people always say this, but this actually happened. I went into Dolce & Gabbana. This was the first thing I tried on, and that was it. I just said, this is what I was looking for.
I think you are. You are that kind of North London Jewish girl who doesn't give a shit. In a way, I would put you in that category. Do you know? Do you mind? Oh, Meryl Streep, Meryl Streep.
Choose from for tonight.
One! But how much does it matter to you about clothes?
Clothes?
Yeah.
Clothes don't matter that much to me.
Can I just say, Susannah, Meryl is at least 10 years older than you, and look at her cleavage compared to yours.
It's so beautiful.
Why is your skin so amazing? No, but look at that. There isn't one line on your cleavage. It's fantastic. What's Hallie wearing tonight? Hallie's wearing a lovely chinchilla. She's wearing chinchilla.
Look how big it makes her look from the back, though.
Donnie, she is big from the back. I'm sorry, she's always had thighs.
I have a fashion program. Hi.
And we love. Nicole, how tough is it to get dressed for these events?
It's not that tough, actually. I sort of am quite definitive about what I wear.
Do you choose?
Yeah.
Can I just do something? You've got a bit of makeup there.
Oh, can you get it off me?
She's very good, Suzanne. She always
Very good.
Like with Rachel,
I
the
do
earring
it
wasn't
too.
great, and she was like, there.
Yes. And the rest of me, all right?
That's okay.
No lipstick on the teeth.
Thank you so much.
Oh, the ABC. You know you've been told we can't do interviews here. I'll move you.
You've seen stuff in the papers.
Okay, look here. Okay, so the goods are Denise Van Outen, who I thought looked
appalling.
She's
Natasha
good.
McElhone
Good.
looks great.
Nicole Kidman.
They've got her as bad. I mean, she looks so
Susanna,
beautiful.
they have us as bad. We're with Nicole, but they have us as bad. It's a hinge and bracket.
I'm sorry, do look at my roots in the picture. When I walked out of the hairdresser, I did think, I didn't see the roots, number one, but I did think my hair looked fab and modern. But it just goes to show that, you know, going out on a limb maybe isn't a great idea. On that red carpet, even if you're a nobody, you feel you're being forensically dissected, whether at the side, whether they're in the crowd, they all wanting something out of that occasion. So they're wanting an autograph, they're wanting the best photograph, they're wanting to be photographed more than any other actress. So everybody is trying to get their piece of action.
So true.
We need to remind ourselves of previous red carpets for a bit of inspiration.
I have to say, this is the best dress I ever saw Kate Winslet in, the Spendalisi dress. It's simple, stands out, fits her beautifully.
I think it's the colour that does it as well. It's the simplicity.
Good one to remember, good design to remember for Sophie as well.
And Helen Mirren, just always very sexy.
I'm sorry, but there is too much flesh on show.
Yeah.
And the arms are getting a little bit saggy.
I mean, I have that problem too, and it's because your arms have spent all those years holding big jugs that that's what tends to go first. Yeah, the muscle goes, and all the skin
you need
gets
a lot of
stretched.
muscle to hold them up.
No, but it just gets stretched.
Who is this?
This is Drew Barrymore.
No.
Yeah.
Can I say this is a real thing about posing for the cameras? Because there this picture is, permanently, and she's, you know, done this little sort of jig, and it's so unflattering. And you've got to just be careful. The thing about Goldie Hawn is she has kept to a look that she most felt happy with, and that was probably late 60s, early 70s. But I don't think you can get away with strapped across your boobs without a bra at that age. You know what's interesting about Jennifer Lopez in this Made in Manhattan at the premiere? You know, from the side there, it's a bit dodgy. From the back, I didn't like it. From the front, I think it's great. But what is the mark of success?
I think for most people, they'll see that it got so much coverage, and that's, you know, that's what they wanted. It was a successful red carpet dress. You know, she hasn't lost a reputation. She's just made her bum national news. It's great for her dress that Kat Deely's wearing, because it's not, you know, it's just it's a fun colour. It's a great shape on her. She's a young girl. She could do very short and very low, but she never makes that mistake, Kat Deely. I mean, when you jump from an elegant TV presenter to see the state of this Caprice girl, I mean, why does she bother to wear clothes at all? You know, what's the point? She's wearing a bra and knickers here with a bit of,
you see,
a very large necklace over the top.
That Caprice's red carpet attitude is totally right for what she wants to promote. And that's the way we've got to think about it, because she is about selling an underwear range. She's about being a pin-up in garages all over the UK. So if she dressed...
She does achieve it.
She achieves it totally. And if she wore Kat Deely's dress, she wouldn't be achieving it. So for her own purpose, she's wearing totally the correct thing. Whether or not we think is good taste is another matter.
You know what, Trim? I've seen enough of this. Time to get in our first red carpet virgin.
I feel a bit tired and jaded this morning, which I think is probably evidenced by the way my face looks, hopefully. But apart from that, I'm looking forward to everything.
I'll snuggle up to you here. Okay.
Oh. No, we're not going to beat about the bush. We're going to go straight into some footage that we've got.
This was a while ago, wasn't it?
It was. This is roughly 1988.
I think you look so much better now. You look like a bloke there. You are a man there. And those earrings, I bet you've still got those earrings, haven't you?
No, I have got one of them.
God, you lost the other, I tell you.
I used the other one for contraception.
It's a good coil.
Yeah.
Can we just ask you straight away, how often do you wear a bra?
All the time.
Do you?
Yeah.
You are kidding.
You don't look like you're wearing a bra.
I know, well...
What is
but how loose is that bra?
It's not doing anything.
It is doing something. If I wasn't wearing one,
Underwired.
I'd be pulling them off the ground in a shopping bag. I don't go shopping because people say, oh, I saw that fat bird off the telly in the shops buying a size 470 yesterday. Yeah, I just get embarrassed about doing personal things like buying clothes.
You surprised me that you say that, actually.
Well, I know, but that obviously surprises you because you see me on the telly shooting my mouth off and going, nah, nah, nah. But I'm not really like that, you know. And I don't think lots of people that you see on telly. Well, I mean, like, I thought you were going to be really horrible, you two. And you are, so...
Yeah.
I'm not confident enough to wear womanly clothes, although, I mean, sometimes I think I'd quite like to.
Have you kind of done the red carpet moment?
No, I've never done anything like that ever. When I've won awards, I never go. I just, I do a bit of a film from home.
Do you?
Thank you very much, bye, and I'm really happy you gave it to me. No, I've never been to an awards ceremony.
So how are you
going to
feel doing that?
I'll have to get drunk to take the edge off my absolute terror if there's photographers there.
I mean, it is.
Yes, I don't like them very much. You're not going to dress me in something where I have to live in fear that I might go arse over tit.
No, and what we want you to do is to really be strong and vocal, which I wouldn't hesitate for a second, you can be, but what we do need to do now is we need to look at you in a mirror in a leotard.
Oh, right. The nation, prepare.
Face there. Go.
No.
Go stand, Joe. No. Stand, Joe. Okay, stand up.
No.
Stand up.
Oh, that is horrible, isn't it?
Which part of your body do you like the most?
My little toe on the left.
Come on, I knew you were going to say that. Just be a bit more adventurous.
My head.
Okay.
My head and my hair.
And the worst bit?
Tummy, I think. I haven't seen my waist since about 1947.
Yeah, but that's because your tits are so huge.
Your tits are in the way of your waist.
Yes, but what shall I do about that then?
You just need a decent bra.
Oh, I don't think it's to do with that.
I'm going to try, because no, you do, because look, I'm going to come in quickly. Because if we hoist these up, I'm going to try not to strain my back doing this, because
I think we need two hands for this. So you hoist these, and I'm going to push in.
You have a waist from the front. Okay.
Yeah.
And then from the side.
I don't.
It's not so much, but that's because you've just had a baby. It's as simple as that.
No, it's not.
Let's just turn to the side together.
Look, you do, go in there.
There's something going in.
There's not
There is.
Oh, your face is. There is!
Yes,
There is.
Yes,
There is. And you know what's interesting is you you like a bit of polish.
What?
Your toenails. No, your toenails.
I have to say it's so badly applied and it's a hideous colour. It looks like you've got fungus on your toes.
But that was to cover up the fungus on my toes, so...
Darling, will you put your arms down too? Because I know you're wanting to do
No,
that.
I know, I feel
I
like...
know, but do you mind, please? Put your arms down. Just put
I'll
your
put
arms
one down.
No, put your arms down. Put your arms down. Okay, I just want to get an idea.
Has anyone
I think we
ever
need
cried in the chamber of
You're
horror?
going to be the first.
No, I'm not going to cry.
I'm not going to
You're
cry.
going to
Can I
cry when I
ask
get
you-
a pillow over your faces.
But it gives us a good idea. I'm pleasantly surprised and relieved to see you like this in the flesh.
Oh,
because
are
I
you?
think we've got lots to work
Well,
with.
that's the result for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a dress that I really like, but I realise that it makes me look like Demis Roussos.
First time I've ever seen a dress with vertical stripes make someone look larger. And it does.
Well, I know this is awful, but I think I look quite nice.
You know why you look quite nice? You know why you think you look nicer, Joe?
Why?
It's because you think you're hiding all your figure.
Ah, that might be it.
You know, there's no point really even going like that and trying to tuck it in or improve the dress because it's just a disaster.
Is it?
It does nothing for you.
But my grandmother made it for me.
Just shut up and get real with me.
2 days later, we're in our photo studio assessing outfits for occasion dressing. A good look and a completely wrong one.
She's just too slutty.
Most importantly, we're using one of the best secrets for success on the red carpet.
The thing about these magic knickers is, who needs to work out? You don't need to work out when you got these. You just, this whole area is just, wow, it's fantastic. Once they're on, they're so comfortable. I feel really secure. They're keeping my stomach flat. They're lifting my bum, and it feels fantastic. It's not how you walk down the red carpet. That's not bad, is it?
Oh, actually, it's different.
Not bad.
Well,
You should see how my stomach looks without the help of magic knickers. That's not bad.
Whilst we're busy deciding what looks good and what doesn't,
Our researchers are filming at a red carpet event.
They've had a tip-off about our second protégé, Sophie Rayworth.
It seems that while all the other guests are happy to walk down the red carpet, Sophie isn't.
Sure enough, when she does arrive, it's through the back door.
Our team nip up and catch her changing in an upstairs room.
Why haven't you come in the way everybody else has come in?
I kind of slipped in the side, if that's all right.
Why?
Easier to get changed. You don't have to do the glam bit walking down the red carpet.
We watch the incriminating evidence from last night as Sophie arrives downstairs.
Right, now I'm coming to Trinity Susannah's very swanky 17th floor apartment. What have I heard about Trinity Susannah before? Oh, they tear you to pieces. I was a bit worried about what to wear this morning, so I've gone very simple. My favourite coat, black sweater, jeans and my boots. And I've got no makeup on, so I think they're going to have a lot of fun with me, no doubt.
Oh, you have got tits, haven't you? So you're not like showing
mega tits. Straight in there, haven't you, Trinny? I knew Trinny would be going in there early.
Because it would only be Susannah, because she's the one with them. But I'll tell you what it is. You're not frumpy, all right, which you are not at all. You have a fabulous figure. That dress makes the top half of you look frumpy.
I just want to feel comfortable. In that, something like that, when I'm standing there, I'm hosting the thing, I've got to get up in front of all these people. The last thing I want to do is worry about whether too much is showing or...
Okay, so it's like a business event for you. It's very difficult, the art of walking in a high heel, but you walk slightly like a cart horse, a little bit.
No, I'm the cart horse.
No, I forget that.
But I think there's ways we can talk to you about walking in high heels, okay? You don't like posing for the cameras because we noticed that...
cameras. I avoided it.
I
tried to get through and then they said, could you go back and have a photograph taken?
It's a very difficult...
I hate it.
It's horrible.
It is. It's intimidating.
Yeah. It's so...
You feel so stupid.
Yeah.
I think the way you're standing there, Sophie, it's just full frontal on, and it's probably the least flattering way to stand, especially if you're an hourglass figure. And it'd be great if we have, I mean, I will try and fit it in, but just showing you ways to stand. Because one bad shot is there for life.
There's so many people taking photographs of you, it's impossible to get the perfect sort of pose, isn't it? Because they're all going to have different angles.
If you look at one or two people, like look at Nicole Kidman, like when she wore last year that pale pink Oscar dress, she must have had the picture taken 300 times. I've seen it from hundreds of angles and she looked good. She just holds her body in a certain way and she keeps her shoulders back, and every angle she will look good. There is a way, I'm afraid to say, I have to disagree. We have a few researchers on the ship and they couldn't find one picture of you taken at one event. What does that say?
I'm quite happy with that.
Yeah, but if they're shouting at you and they're going, Sophie, Sophie, stop, 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 do you still keep on walking?
No, because that's a bit churlish, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I think it is.
So then, that's the moment we've got to work on.
Yeah.
We've got to work on that moment when they shout at you. We've got to make sure you're wearing an appropriately conservative dress for your role as a newscaster, but an appropriately sexy dress for you as a woman. And then show you how to stand for that moment when they're going, Sophie, Sophie, Sophie. You might as well get it right.
You're going to hate us at the end of this because we're going to have to make you realise you actually have to make a bit of an effort.
All right.
So you just go in there, absorb the door,
absorb the images you see around you.
Sophie, describe to us how you see your figure.
I haven't got anything I totally dislike about it or anything I think is particularly...
Okay, that's fine. That's really great.
I like this dress. Actually, it doesn't fit me very well, I can see that.
You like this dress?
Well, I did it. You know, it's a nice dress.
You've got a great arse.
Yeah, it makes your bum look fantastic. You've got a flat stomach. I think it's the neckline that does it for me, because you've got all that bulk there anyway with those D cups, and then this is just adding to the whole kind of fuss. You need simplicity around that chest area.
It's the colour for me as well.
The colour's not...
I think the colour washes you out a little bit.
Off. And you do suit cut on the bias because you're going out at the back and on the front, and you do put Jennifer Lopez to shame.
You see, the great thing is that you can wear cut on the bias because you're smooth here, and if I wore it, because I have bigger hips, the fabric would pucker, and it doesn't with you. It looks great.
I don't want to be unrecognisable. I would hate. You don't want to be not you. Yeah, you've got to be able to go, wow, Sophie's looking great. It's very funny being discussed, having your whole body discussed, because I just kind of, I'm not really bothered about my body, but I don't really think about it that much either. So I suppose I feel a bit odd talking about it in front of an awful lot of people.
It's your thing, do what you want to do.
Another night, another field trip. This potpourri of celebrities is grist to our mill.
And our chance to tell it to them straight.
I went out.
Why?
I felt so bad.
Are you presenting an award?
Well, you don't look like it.
There's a very 80s moment going on behind me with Darius, who's chosen to wear trainers with his black tie. Is that his kind of contribution to rock and roll? That's quite a big bag.
It is a big bag because I have my makeup kit in there, I have a camera in there, I have my life in there.
It's also not a very evening-y bag, yours. A woman you admire for her dress sense in a Tory party. I'd love to hear
Well, it has to be my chairman, Theresa May.
Ah, okay. That was fantastic. Good answer. Come on. It's not dragging you.
Can we go for a cup of tea?
No, we will go for an outfit first. We're going for an outfit. So forget black, colour.
I'm sorry, that's something Hannah Jakes would wear.
Ooh, that could be quite nice.
Big long skirts, short-ass person.
What do you think of that shirt?
I have to say, it's not too hideous, I suppose.
What about that? Would you wear... That's that neckline we discussed.
Aren't we doing swimming costumes? So I'm going then.
Is that? What about that?
Hideous.
Might just try that if we had something over it.
For God's sake.
That's just going to bow you.
You
do. Can we try the skirt? Can we get started?
Yes.
Okay, in you go. Come on.
Oh, she's spicy, isn't she?
Imagine I have to live with it. Go on.
Okay.
They're deliberately picked stuff that's too small.
We have not at all.
That is me look
Susanna,
bigger
pull
than
up
I am.
the zip.
Help
Okay.
me, that is what
Just
they've done.
pull up the zip. Okay, come on.
I quite like these bits here.
This does hang from your boobs. Yeah. So that's what's wrong there, because your waist is gone.
Let's see your round.
Let's
Because
see
your
your bum.
bum.
Honestly, what are you girls like?
No, but you've got a
There's my
really
bum.
good bum.
Yeah, I like that. But you know what I don't like about the top as well is that thing of a kind of low thing and showing off the arms, because then all I see is that.
Well, should we just quickly
Do you know, a lot of people say that my
top,
bum
yeah.
looks quite like their faces, but I refuse.
I'm going to go and get another dress because I'm not going to be drawn into this moment.
Yeah, and we're just saying what a beautiful bum you've got.
I know, and what did I do? I was just rude.
Very nice colour on you.
Yeah, and see this is nice with the collar. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
The collar is good. No, come on, we're going to try this dress
Other
on
dress.
now. Maybe we're going to get you something from that. That's nice.
Yeah, okay, let's just immediately pull up your boobs. I like that line.
The shawl is good.
Of that, like a diamond, a huge diamond around your neck.
Yeah.
That shape.
Is that good?
Yes, that's good.
Why?
You're making your shoulders broader because you're bringing it out like that.
So you have like Rubenesque.
Yes, it is
sloping shoulders.
I wonder when that Rubenesque word was going to come into play.
I have them too.
Can we just see your arse? Okay. What's that?
That's my trousers.
Are you still got your bloody trousers? Excuse me.
No, I'm not going to. No, you're not taking my trousers off in front of people.
Joe, nobody's going to see it. Nobody's going to see. I want them off, Joe. I want to see the dress properly.
All right, I'll take them off.
Okay, nobody's going to see.
Nobody's
going to see.
There's still something here.
Yeah, it's her knicker.
It's my knickers. I'm not taking them off.
No, I'm not asking
you to
take
And if
them
you
off.
pull them off, I shall go to some government department.
I'm just pulling them off.
No, I just want to make them a different shape.
Honestly, I've never been so interfered with in my life.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'm fed up with seeing your boobs at eye level. So can we go to the bra shop now?
Yes, we can.
Okay, let's do it.
They don't half touch you a lot, and I'm a bit suspicious about that. Whether they've got a sort of slight big lady perversion going on there, whether they secretly go to the newsagents and buy those magazines with fat women in. That's what I reckon. I don't want the bra. I
need one.
I don't want one.
It will change your whole outline of your body.
I don't
The final box to go.
Jill Joe.
Hi, nice to meet you.
No, that's beautiful, there. That's just wonderful, there.
Help me, I don't want this done to me. I feel I've been kidnapped by these cruel girls.
Don't you just feel this is going to be a moment of revelation for you?
Not in the slightest.
You might knock into some lampposts as a result of this.
Okay, well here we go. This is the size I think you should be wearing.
It's huge. That bra looks like it's been designed by Isambard Kingdom Brunel. Has it got scaffolding in it?
That's my head size. Sorry.
That's even too big for your head. I have a horrible nightmare of two of your heads inside my bra instead of my bosoms, Trinny.
Okay, let's try it on.
My bosom's just coming out about 10 minutes before me.
Jesus!
She's lifted. Completely
So
lifted. She was down here.
But also your stomach's gone in. This has gone in on the side.
Look at that camera.
Now you shouldn't be in such tenty clothing because you can actually see a waist.
Does it feel more comfortable?
Here, Joe,
Oh, there,
don't
okay.
do yourself injustice. There.
Oh, I'm exhausted. I've been manhandled the whole day and they've touched every single part of me. Part of me rather liked it and wanted to have another go, and part of me felt disgusted and sickened, and as though I might have to go to the police. I haven't decided yet. I'm going to sleep on it. I'll tell you tomorrow.
For this red carpet mission, the frock must be tailor-made. We need designers.
Susannah and I are doing a project where we're dressing 2 women for the BAFTAs. Okay, now, I just think for Sophie, let's just look at Tip, actually.
We're looking to get sort of designers like yourself to dress them and make them something wonderful for the catwalk.
She looks like she has huge breasts drooping down and no bra, and you see her nipples.
She's a size 10 to 12. Why are you even asking me that question?
That kind of tip that Nicole Kidman
is wearing. That is really bad when you have a whole different colour just around the tip.
But we are going to actually make Sophie very glamorous.
I think she's got to be dramatic.
Dramatic.
Drama. But Jo Brand is a total no-no.
Okay, Salma Hayek, that's hourglass figure, but she's got young breasts. Yeah, but couldn't you make something up for her? Well, you know, not everyone is a size 8. That's another bad example of how to do your upper half. And she's so elegant, Juliet, you're not.
Okay, I think I'd better tell Jo Brand that, and she'll remember you for her next sketch on television. Now, what about Jo? Because I think Jo should be drama too. She's either... Maybe she should be really over the top. I just don't know. It's so difficult with her.
You know, Sue's finding a designer for Jo. I think it's just proving quite tricky. We'll have to sort it out later.
I want to do that.
First, we squeeze a slightly unwilling Sophie into something tight.
Sort of floating.
Look.
Amazing. How do you feel in it?
Beautiful. Very.
We like this dress by Ben DeLisi, but we're determined to get her into colour.
Fantastic colouring. That's the colour.
Yeah, that's the
Sophie's terrified that somebody might notice her.
You just feel really silly, actually. You just feel really kind of... It's so much thought and effort that goes into walking up a carpet for, you know, effectively to get your photograph taken, and I don't really, you know, why, to me. That's what I suppose is what goes through my head. Everybody always tells me I walk with a very straight back and walk like a ballerina, but Trinity Susannah told me I look like a car door when I did the last thing with the black dress. Deportment, I guess, for me means being able to walk in high heels and not look stupid, maybe.
Mm-hmm. This is a practice. This is all about learning how to walk,
right? How
to make the dress look beautiful, how to make your figure look its utmost,
and how to make me feel comfortable.
Yeah,
or
exactly. So just, you know, just come from here, Sophie. Okay. Just walk up there. There's a bank of photographers, and you're not going to stop.
First of all, just walk like you would do normally.
Normally, I get out there as quickly as possible.
That's okay.
That was very damn good. There was a bit of this kind of... I'm exaggerating it, but there was, and that to you is natural.
There's nothing I can do about my walk because I had a horrific injury when I was younger. So I'm not the best person to talk about it, but I can see how you do it.
But I will. I'll tell you
I thought it was good.
Right. What you need to remember is
you show me.
You're going to slightly push your hips out, and you're going to saunter. You stromp, Susannah stride, stromps, with a bit of a hip hop, but you want to saunter, okay? So basically you're sauntering, you're slightly putting your things out, and then you get to here and you just drop a hip. And by dropping a hip, you give yourself a nice S shape, maybe an arm up as well, and then a photographer finds out a far more interesting shape to photograph, whereas what Sophie does is this, okay? So
I think I should do the Sophie bit.
You do, exactly.
Because I do this because this is you. Not going to make the front pages doing that, honey.
I don't want to make the front pages.
Well, I'll tell you why
you drop the hip as it's...
Yeah, I'll tell you why.
I forget.
Shall I tell you how I learnt it? Because although I'm thin, I'm very out of proportion, so I had to do everything to make my leg look longer, my boob look bigger, this look different, that look different. So I would look and think, OK, if I do that, I'll make my legs look longer. And if I clench my ass, I'll make it higher. And if I put out my arm, I'll give a better silhouette. Okay, so we'll practice it. Let's come in front of the mirror and practice it. Lucy, look, she knows
done
it.
Well, she's been training with you, hasn't she?
I've been well trained by Trinny. This is the thing.
All right, come on, Sam. Walk up, walk out, walk up.
Walk.
Okay, walk up, and you get to the end.
Yeah.
And you just put a hand on.
Oh, look, you make it look so easy.
That.
I actually have to think about dropping the hip,
And drop your hip.
Yeah.
Okay? Drop your hip, drop your hip.
I'm trying.
Look, here, also,
slightly to the side.
Don't forget the split.
Yes, there.
Other side. No, other side, because you got the split.
Yes, okay. And slightly twist your body.
Which way?
To face.
Like that.
That way.
Okay.
A bit less.
Just a bit less, just a bit less.
There.
There. My God, she's got it.
You've pushed me into this position.
No,
you try and
that
get me to do it on my own.
Yeah.
I'll be something else.
All you do is you keep that the same.
Just twist your top.
And you just twist your top. So you're like that, like that, like that.
Okay.
And then just when they still want more, you walk off.
Gagging for it. They'll be gagging.
You want to try once more?
No.
We'll try once more. Okay, so if you feel the energy at the moment, hundreds of fans here, photographers
Not
at
too
the end,
fast,
you're walking
not too
down.
fast, stand.
Sophie here, over here, Sophie. Over here, Sophie. Yes, that's gorgeous, Sophie. And over here, yes, Sophie.
Yes.
Here. Ooh, ooh, and I'm going to take another one. I've decided to stop taking, so what are you going to do? You're going to
I'm going.
Okay, great.
That's good.
Really
Every time it gets better.
Yeah.
Poor you,
Okay.
Sophie. We're going to be coming into your dreams.
I know. You already are. Don't worry. I'm not even thinking about the night itself. I'm not even going there. I know I'll hate it. I will hate it. I will hate it, actually. I know I will. Because I just feel really self-conscious.
I am one of those women that doesn't know anything about clothes, couldn't tell the difference between a pair of shoes bought in Woolies and a pair of shoes made by Manolo Blahnik. Although I do know his name, but I don't know whether he's a bloke or a woman, see. Well, apparently we're going to meet a designer. I think her name is Anna Schultz. I know nothing about her at all.
It's like, this is better than dragging you to the bra shop, Joe, I tell you.
I just like holding hands.
I know, you'll start skipping in a minute. Okay.
It's a midget in a cushion cover.
I think the shape is very good shape on you.
Mm-hmm.
Why does that
And now
matter?
we're seeing the curve
Because I
of your
think why
breasts.
shouldn't any woman have shape?
Why can't fat ladies have a tent on if they feel comfortable in it?
Because I think it's a shame. I think they shouldn't. They should accentuate their curves and enjoy their femininity.
Listen to her. Listen to her, and it's not from us.
You've all ganged up on me. You've given her some money or something, haven't you? And said, right,
take that off, Suze, and put on another one.
Let's try that one. It might be a bit snug on size.
Okay, what size is it?
I'm not telling you.
An 8.
Oh,
I love it.
Was there some poor animal
you can
killed?
do like that. Just don't feel embarrassed.
Yeah,
Make it to fit, okay? I like you with something around your neck.
Yeah.
I like you with
It
a
looks
noose
actually
around
the colour
your
like
You were going to say that.
Did you?
Do we think that the fur fights with your boob?
No, I don't think it matters.
We're
just checking. The boob
Does
is...
the fur fight with my boob? What on earth does
I
that
just want to
mean?
know.
Do you know what I
You know
think?
what they're talking
The
about.
boobs
No.
are so monumental anyway.
You are such hockey teachers, you two. Is this what you've done for it? Is this what you-
anyway.
Were you
Why
at
not make them
roading?
look a
Did
little...
you go around a roading going, yes, the fur fights with the... quite firm for a lady your age. And mine are firm now because they've got bloody concrete round them.
Can I just burn that bloody t-shirt?
Don't you like it? Would you like me to give it to you? Because I sense that you actually really do like it, and you think, if you get it off me, you can pretend to burn it and then take it home and wear it to Ascot.
Da, 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 da.
You know what?
I feel like a satanic Julie Andrews in this.
Do you?
Yes, and that's a nice feeling.
Joe, put it on again, because we did like.
Okay.
Let's just put the shape on. Let's put the skirt up against you. Okay, so there, and then it's going to be like that.
It'll be very grown up.
It will, and is Joe grown up?
Well, I don't know. I like you in that really mad print, to be honest.
Okay, so get that one.
Meryl Streep.
All right, that's okay. That was an idea, and it went
What,
out
are
the
you saying
window.
Meryl Streep's grown up and I'm not?
Yeah.
What about
I
all those?
agree with that, actually.
Shall we try the other jacket shape? Maybe she likes that more.
Yes, that's the one I wanted to try anyway.
Oh.
Okay. Made to measure, of course.
That is such good shape on you. And a good colour.
I love the colour.
Okay.
Where better to continue our research than on the longest red carpet in the world, at the Oscars?
We're flying to Hollywood to tread the red ourselves. But first, what not to wear in the air.
This is my sweatpant bottoms. They're the most comfortable thing to wear, and they're quite warm and fleecy because I get very cold on the plane. Then I have a very thin cashmere jumper because if it's too thick, it gets a bit sweaty.
I'd save that for best if that was me.
To save things for best means you never wear them. And even though I'm just flying, I have to be colour coordinated. So that's navy with royal blue. Wet wipes, which are really important for me because I like a clean bottom. Then just loose, I have these fantastic new vitamins. This one is de-stress. Couple of sprays, calm for the flight. Then minerals, and a multivitamin. Then in here I have sleep enhancer. This is in-flight blend. You just spray it around you when you're on the plane and it gives you harmony. Jet lag homeopathic remedies, calm and clear essence. There's a few more, but then we'll just be going on and on and on.
I've got mine, and here I've got a pair of cashmere socks and some wax earplugs, so I don't have to listen to
No time to recline. We've hijacked the in-flight entertainment monitors to watch our research footage.
And remind ourselves of past Oscars and Golden Globes.
That eye makeup of Gwyneth's is like a clown has just been crying too much. See that? Kathy Bates for Joe Brand, how she's dressed there. The necklace is great, the lifted up coat is very good, but the rest of it follows just from her boobs, it goes down like a tent.
Did you see the way Gina Davis got out of that?
Yeah.
It was so graceful.
It was
like she was floating on air. Lara Flynn Boyle.
I think the hardest thing here is she is too thin, and she's wearing a dress that makes her look even thinner. And I think I look at it and I feel uncomfortable. I'm sick looking at that.
The biggest style operators in the world are gearing up for the greatest showbiz showcase on earth.
It's so fabulous to be here. I mean, the sun and the warmth in an open-top car.
It's like I've taken a happy pill when I come here.
At Oscar time, the stars don't go shopping. The frocks come to them. The stylists hike their dresses from hotel suite to penthouse.
Darling, who are you dressing for these Oscars?
Working with Halle Berry, Jim Carrey, Iman, possibly Faye Dunaway, Jennifer Tilly.
And have you got them sorted? Is that a stress little boo-boo there?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, thanks for pointing it out.
Have you got any tips for a small...
Larger lady.
Larger lady.
We're talking size 28.
Okay.
Like Queen Latifah, maybe we're talking.
Solid color, definitely important. Dark, on the darker side of brown.
Really? You don't think like a fab bright print?
Oh, absolutely not.
Really?
Oh my God, headed for disaster.
Why?
Because she's just gonna look like a big ball of, color, I mean, maybe not this thing going on at the bottom, but like something like that for her, I think, is more what you'd want to do.
Corsety, long.
Yeah, so to give some shape, you want to elongate the shape if she's smaller. Maybe a slit so you could see some leg, open it up a little.
Yeah, and then Sophie, the other girl who we're working with, who's the anchor woman, who's gorgeous. She's a bit like Kate Winslet, but she's because of the responsibility of her job, she cannot do sex.
Then maybe it should be something like that. Simple, sexy, elegant, not
we
too
chose
much.
something really similar, so we're on the
right lines.
Maybe even in a dark blue, a dark brown, if you didn't want to do black.
Yeah, we've done it in actually a lovely sort of...
that kind of colour.
Kind of in between those two.
I think these colours are great on camera. People respond and they make you happy. They're happy colours.
Yeah. I'm so glad that Philip agrees with us about the colour for Sophie.
Just hope she's not tempted back into black, though.
I'm such a control freak, Suze. Can we trust her on her own?
So,
there you go.
Yeah, let's see how this looks on the fake dress. You can put your foot in that. The color is perfect with this. There are two ways to go with it. You can either leave it pure and just let this diaphanous sort of godé be the detail, or it can be trimmed here with maybe a Swarovski crystal band.
Right. Would you do a sort of scarf or something, or?
Yeah, we could do a shawl made out of this over your arm, and it'd be sort of quite glamorous and Hollywoody in a way, but in a kind of discreet way.
Yeah, that's what I like.
Rather than high voltage gleam.
Beautiful the way it flows. I love it.
I think the color is sensational. We've made this dress in black as well, as an alternative.
That's beautiful then. I feel very confident. I mean, given that it's held up with a corset.
Yeah, it's quite breathless, but you're not going
very much, I think.
Well, you'd be surprised. Your body will probably get used to that cinch, and your posture changes, and you walk differently. It shouldn't be painfully.
It's very comfortable. It's very comfortable.
But you won't have to worry.
Safe.
Yeah, you won't. Yeah, exactly.
Which is the key.
Bosom can't go anywhere. But standing proud the way they are.
Right. No, that's lovely.
I want to thank my fans, my fans, my fans.
You'd think from all the press coverage there'll be no red carpet, but here it is, and we're on it.
This is the Oscar nominee moment.
No, there's the camera, darling. There's the camera.
Okay.
Hi. Yeah.
Hi. Yeah. No, we're really happy to be here. Yeah. And yes, thank you so much for that Oscar.
No.
We're really thrilled to accept
Do you
it.
think, you know, in here I feel the glamour of Hollywood, I have to say.
Yeah, it's like, I love that gold curtain there as well.
I want to thank my agent. I want to thank my mom. I want to thank my therapist.
I have to say, I'm a bit disappointed by the flowers.
Maybe they're not all here yet.
They're a bit kind of like...
Maybe the Academy doesn't have that much money.
Maybe the Academy has no taste.
I want to thank my fans.
I think we have to go and talk to that woman in that dress.
Yeah, I agree. I think we have to.
Because it is just
shocking. Let's see, turn round. Okay, it's not too low.
Well, that's not a normal fashion accessory that you're carrying.
Did you see my box? I have a special box with same material.
Where is the box?
Did you see my box?
Has anyone seen her box? This is my box. What's that say? Put it on and show us how you can carry it elegantly.
Sure.
Because, you know, you're going down the red carpet and you have this rather cumbersome box.
You put it like that.
Yeah. And then you're like, you know.
You have a set.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Can you just walk down, like, let's say we're walking the red carpet, because it's so difficult to learn to walk the red carpet. Yeah, so this is the red carpet, you're doing the red carpet, you're nominated for an Oscar, honey.
Okay, now walk back, turn around and walk
Hundreds
back towards
of photographers.
us.
Honey, can we take your picture?
Sure, hello, hey.
Okay, we need to immediately clear the area. This includes you too, people. Come on, you have to leave now.
Okay.
Thank you.
Here I am at Rigby and Peller. I've come to pick up my bras. You may not be able to see it. There's a lorry here to take them home in, because obviously they're absolutely enormous.
Right, what we have is 2 bras. This is the black one, which is made to measure.
Look at the size of those. Yeah, I can't see, that to me looks like something a Valkyrie would wear. Yes,
because you're quite a tricky size.
Tricky size. Lovely. Tricky size, apparently. That means such enormous bosoms, no one caters for you, you deformed woman.
No, we go up to a 48I, so I think, you know, you're...
48I?
We go from a 30AA to a 48I.
Okay.
Here we go.
Hello. Well, it fits very nicely, and I would come out without my pants on if I was a Kylie Minogue type, but obviously I'm not. So anyway, like...
Have a quick flash.
A little bit. It's nice,
quick flash.
Sexy material, but I don't want to upset the viewing public any more than that. But it's really comfortable.
Good, and you're lifted.
And I'm lifted.
Where you're supposed to be. Should we put your top on so they can see how you look with your top on?
Okay, absolutely. And it seems unlikely that I will kill any children running for the bus now, so that's quite a bonus, isn't it? Oh, that's what I feel like with this one. I said, oh, I'm going to be an opera singer now. Hello. I'm feeling like I've caged a couple of wild buffaloes, and it's a bit sad that they can't run free on the range anymore. As far as the whole process goes, I mean, it's actually, there's a bit of me that's really enjoying it, you know, because I'm not a girly girl at all, and I never do this sort of thing, or very rarely do this sort of thing. So that's all like quite a good laugh. I'm absolutely crapping myself about walking up the red carpet, and I think Trinny and Susannah are shallow for spending their whole lives worrying about what people look like. Who cares, Trinny and Susannah? Who cares?
Live from the Kodak.
And to Oscars night itself. Well, like most of the world's press this year, we're consigned to watching it on TV in our hotel room.
Okay.
I'm Chris Conley. Tonight, Oscars.
I do wish that Meryl had worn a bit of colour like at the BAFTAs.
She would have looked a lot better. It's quite a pretty shape, though.
The sleeves are dodgy, Suze.
Yeah, Julianne, more colour. I thought everyone was going to be wearing black. That green looks fabulous.
I love the oriental earrings too, because it's simple, sophisticated.
Who's that by, do you think?
I think it's by Saint Laurent.
See, more colour. Renee Zellweger, bright red, good girl.
Do you know, I like the fact they've taken 2 fingers to this kind of lead up to the Oscars.
Sophie must pay attention to that posing.
Very good, wasn't it? Queen Latifah. If only she kind of reduced the emphasis on her upper half, I think it would have looked a lot better.
Totally agree. Black. Nicole's gone by the book.
I know, but it's unusual. It's kind of cutting edge. I've got to say she can get away with it. That's beautiful.
That's such an exquisite dress on Diane Lane.
It's good too when you're over 25. That colour, it's very flattering.
And the neckline is less hard. Oh, who's sorry now? What do you think?
Beautiful colour, but it's hiding her curves, and that's what makes J-Lo.
Yeah, but again, she's gone for the kind of
beautiful oriental earrings.
This might seem an unlikely place for Hollywood glamour.
But you know what? It's somewhat of an Oscar tradition, the stuff that goes on here.
Inside this factory, copies of the Oscar frocks are knocked up.
The real thing might set you back $5,000 to $20,000, but these are a most reasonable $250.
Ooh, one each then, Suze, I think.
Yeah,
that's really.
Yeah, this is the dress that Renee Zellweger.
Beautiful.
Versions of inspired.
But you decide not to do these weird black bits.
No, I have to make these so they sell.
It's a fantastic rendition.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, you know, it's like a menu.
Yeah,
Everyone
but the
has
best one is this one. That is amazing, of Julia Roberts.
That'll probably be.
That'll be the best seller. Yeah.
It's
sexy,
beautiful.
easy to wear, makes the bum look good.
How amazing is this? The Oscars were only 24 hours ago, and already...
Not even.
These dresses were finished at 2 o'clock this afternoon.
Just incredible. Really, I'm blown away.
Yeah.
And this is Nicole's dress here.
Complicated, that dress.
Someone's been wearing it
but
because there's
beautiful.
deodorant already under here.
Yeah, well, you know how women are. They don't, you know...
Who did that?
One of the models was trying it on.
But I can see that selling better than that, because to me that's quite complicated.
This is Diane Lane.
A bit of an ostrich here.
Yeah, little feathers. This is more costume.
Yeah.
It's not for everybody,
Yeah.
but, you know, this is a dress. She actually looked good.
Seen it all.
I can see the red one doing very well. I mean, that dress I've seen 100 times over in 100 incarnations, and it's always been a seller. You know, that kind of red lace.
I would say, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, that Renee Zellweger, Julia Roberts, and Nicole Kidman really were the most beautiful.
Yeah.
As far as the dresses go.
They all stuck to shapes that they know work for them.
On the other hand, J-Lo, who was our hottest gal, I thought she was a fashion disaster, along with Meryl Streep and Queen Latifah.
So what, in essence, is the red carpet really about to you?
I think the red carpet is for everybody. Probably 80 or 100 million people seeing their favorite celebrities come out of a car, who their date is, who they're not with, who they are with, and of course, most importantly, what are they wearing?
Hollywood stardust still in our hair. Let's hope some rubs off on Joe.
Walk normal, like you would down, you know, down the pavement.
Okay. Quite a lot of looking down there, isn't there?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the first thing we've got to deal with. So you don't look down. Let's try that once more, Joe.
Oh, right.
Yeah, smile.
You could smile.
Come on, you got to smile.
Yeah? Right. Okay, again.
Okay.
All right. Joe!
That's great.
What about with a coat on?
Well, I think it will feel easier with a coat.
Go get the coat, Suze.
Because you're more protected and it swooshes about.
Okay, honey.
Marvellous. Oh, that's more like
All right, so we'll stand down here. We're the photographers.
All right.
Joe's coming down the catwalk. Joe, you have such a wicked, wild character, and that's just not coming out on the red carpet. And I want to see it come out. I want to see you. And I want you to walk down that carpet like there's an audience in front of you.
Okay.
Okay, and we're going to be hundreds of photographers, okay? All right, ready, Susannah?
Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, and go.
Okay.
Joe!
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 Joe! Here, Joe! 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 Joe!
You're not helping, Joe.
I know I'm not. I'm sorry.
Joe,
but it's just so
you really don't like it, do you? I mean, you
No.
doing this.
I really
it's
don't
a real
like
problem
that. And
for you.
all I think is that I will do something on the night. I'm not just going to walk down there like some 12-year-old nymphette, because I don't look like one for a start off, and I can't bear the thought of all those hideous old pervs kind of shouting rubbish at me, which is what they will be doing. So I just want to kind of see how it feels.
All right, yeah.
And then I might kind of just turn around and go back.
Okay, well then at least can you obey the rule of don't look down?
I won't look down.
Keep your hands in your
and I will
pockets at
look
the beginning.
confident. I will smile.
Yeah, smile and make
No.
eye contact with them. It's like look at the lens. If you keep your eyes up.
Why?
And because we want you to be in a newspaper saying, my God, Joe Brand looks $1 million. No, for you
actually, because you know as much as you pretend not to give a damn, Joe.
I don't give a damn.
No, I don't believe you.
I don't actually give a toss about
I think you give a toss about how you look as a woman.
A load of cobblers.
No, I think that's just you hiding behind your comedian.
Absolute I'm not hiding behind my
You don't give a damn at all, but I want you to be honest on camera.
Because you care about shopping and not being able to go into shops. It goes back to that. It's about feeling like everyone's going to say, oh, look, there's Jo, the fat woman off the TV. That's what you said about yourself. And you don't want to put yourself in a position where people say, there's that fat woman from the TV trying to make an effort and she still looks awful.
Right. But you don't. It's not taking a risk in life, and sometimes we have to take risks in life.
Oh my word.
I spelled this out like Rhonda for a second, that was so awful. But we do sometimes have to take a risk, and we want to help you take a risk. Okay?
Do you? Okay,
yes.
Fine. I feel sick now I've thought about it, because I hadn't actually really thought about it, to be honest. I just feel, it's going to be really awful.
I just want to feel comfortable, and that's
absolute terror if there's photographers there.
I don't want to be unrecognisable. The last thing I want to do is worry about whether too much is showing.
I feel sick now I've thought about it.
I don't like any of the stuff they put me in.
All I think is that I will do something on the night.
I know, I'll hate it. I will hate it.
I'm absolutely crapping myself about walking up the red carpet.
I'm not even thinking about the night itself. I'm not even going there.
Oh my God, Trinny, it's nearly 11. We're going to be here soon.
Just stop panicking. I'm writing a list.
I can't believe you're writing a list.
We need to do manicures, we need to do pedicures, so we have to work out who's best at pedicure. I'm good at painting nails, you're terrible, so I'll do that.
You're ready. I'm going to come at 12:30.
Now, want tea, coffee? Tea. I've made a list.
Hold on a second. There's a door. Susie might be putting the kettle on again, love.
Oh, Sophie, do you want to sit over there?
Great.
Okay.
All right, let's just work out what everyone's doing.
Oh my God, there's Jo. Okay, hold on a second. You haven't met Sophie? Jo, Sophie, the team.
Hello,
Jo. Yes, okay. Oh my goodness, she has to make an entrance, doesn't she? I've got some dressing gowns for you. Come on, come on. I haven't got all day.
Sophie, do you think Trinny and Susannah are complete bitches? I do.
I wouldn't put it quite that strongly. I've had enough of being prodded and poked, though, I have to say.
There has been a lot of that.
They're so rude.
I know. Well, apparently you look like a mouse and I look like a badger.
What do they look like, though?
Well, I think Trinny looks like a warthog and Susannah looks like a worm. What do you think?
I think I'm with you on that one, definitely.
My self-esteem has been shot to pieces.
Shattered. I used to walk out of the house with no makeup on, no problem. Nowadays, I walk out of the house and think, oh my God, I've got no makeup on.
Well, what are we going to do about it?
I think we should rebel.
So do I. And I think for the good of the nation, we should injure them so that they can't work for a bit.
Yes, that's a very good idea, actually.
If anyone's watching from the tabloids, you don't have to tell me that above my picture you're going to put dog's dinner in Great because that is what's going to happen. So there's your headline, all right? I'm expecting it, and I'm not going to be hurt if you do it.
Face up, 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 up. And it got a bit, it's more mask.
This is something that every woman needs to do. Trinny needs
Moustache.
to do it more than most, because she's got a full-grown beard.
So you actually just use this sort of out of pure pleasure, choice and things?
Yes, I do.
Okay, it's very serious. Please, because I'm not an expert.
What it must be like in your house, Trinny.
I know, it is quite. I do have girlfriends who come round a lot for dinner and then we end up playing in the bathroom.
No, you're joking.
I'm not.
I'll help.
Okay. No, don't. You mustn't put it on there because your eyebrows will disappear.
How long do I have to sit like this for?
2 minutes.
Don't let it go in your eye.
What is the point of the pads on the eyes thing? It's just for effect,
just
isn't
go
it?
back.
Yeah.
Go back.
My cheeks are a bit hairy. Oh, and the palms of my hands as well.
And this just cools your eyes down.
Right.
And my God, you look gorgeous.
I also have some under here. My God, they're going to come out and they go, oh my God, who coloured your moustache? It looks so amazing.
I must see a difference.
Sophie, you've had, for the first time ever, I would imagine.
I feel pretty stupid in that curlers.
You've had professional makeup done. You're going to have your hair up. We've spent, you know, a long time with you now. Don't throw it down the toilet by wearing black.
If I were going on my own and I weren't doing this with you two, I would definitely wear that black dress.
Does
but
that
because I'm going with you two, and because you have invested all this time and effort, I'm going to wear the pink.
Yes,
and
you're such a good girl.
Look, I've even been practicing, got the shoes on.
So, we should have known that. We wouldn't have had to have had this. She knew already she was going to do it. She just made a squirm of it.
Oh,
I don't want to do it, and I think those photographers are going to be really horrible to me, and I think I might have to wrestle one of them to the ground and punch him so hard in the throat that he doesn't live.
I'm not going to have any eyebrows left at this rate. Ow!
I've got to make a final decision now.
I would say that.
That's what we were thinking. Going to be savvy, 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 end, arm on thing.
I mean, a natural!
Okay, we hate you too. We hate you. Yes, we hate you. I don't know why this is scary. It shouldn't be scary. It really shouldn't be scary. You kind of wake up, and I woke up this morning and thought, why am I putting myself through this? What on earth am I doing? I just want to get this over and done with.
Behind us is Kim Metcalfe from EastEnders, and she is in Bendelisi's second choice for Sophie, the black dress. So we're very glad Sophie is wearing the pink. My heart is a-fluttering. I know. Say butterflies are so
I'm now so nervous for Sophie. I'm sorry.
We're going to have to get out, aren't we?
Sorry.
I'm going to have to get out.
Because it's so cool.
Makeovers that you...
How are you guys?
Yeah, let's get out. You're going to have to tell us.
That's great. She's got the halter leg. The tits are high enough without a bra to stand up on their own. Very good. Where is Joe?
I feel like the groom waiting for the bride, and the bride's done a runner.
A bloody palaver.
She hasn't legged it, has she? Where is Joe?
Gorgeous or what?
Have you seen Joe?
Look, it's only me. Don't bother to look, everybody. It's really boring. Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's great.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh no, and I've got to go now. Goodbye, and now I'm going to die. And I'm going to wet myself, and there's going to be a bogey explosion.
It's terrifying. You arrive, you get out of the car, and there are just barrages, just walls of photographers shouting your name and look here, look there, up, left, everything. And it was a bit scary. I shook all the way up, but anyway, I survived. I just don't think I'm the sort of person to sort of dress up and lardy it around the BAFTAs, but I loved it. I pulled my false eyelashes out. I did my hip thing there for you, Trinny.